good evening from Las Vegas and from the end of day 3 of the DanceTeacherWeb Conference 2024. Today I decided to focus on the business side of dance, the business side of this convention, which plays as much a part as the movement side does. First I met with Steve and Angie, the founders of DanceTeacherWeb, and I asked them why they think the business sessions are such an important part of this event. And then we moved on to the highlights of DanceTeacherWeb 2024.
They're very important because dance studio owners are business owners, and we need to learn the latest technology, the latest business practices to help elevate our businesses.
And we also want to help studio owners understand better how to manage their staff, how to manage the parents of the students, which in itself is a major job, and just how to get their businesses to run in a smoother fashion.
So far, it's been a cornucopia of highlights. So many exciting things. Our opening night party. This morning we had the Weissman Fashion Show breakfast.
And our keynote, the opening of our keynote, we had a beautiful classical can-can, followed by American Ballet Theatre's Devon Tusha doing a solo. And it was just a wonderful way to open the conference, which is all about dance.
Tomorrow we have our end note, which is going to be amazing, and our grand finale in our expo hall. Over $20,000 worth of products and services will be given away during the event.
We're so appreciative of all the wonderful teachers and studio owners who've come to join us this year. It's really gratifying to get to know them and to be able to share these ideas with them.
Next up I spoke with Lauren and Dwayne Spires, the founders of Success Team Coaching. They offer both a resilient business model and plenty of coaching opportunities too. I caught up with them after their session and I asked them what inspired them to found their business and for their top tips on marketing and enrollment.
This entire business model was designed because of a recession. 1,500 students total is what we lost during that time, and parents needed to send their kids to a program. They loved us, they just couldn't afford it anymore because of the recession. So with that in mind, we sent out an email and we said,
let's
hey,
do summer camp.
Let's do some summer camp, and we ended up having 50 kids that enrolled into the summer camp program. Flash forward, we are now teaching this system across the United States and other countries, and we have members that in 2020, when we were hit with that pandemic, that they were able to actually stay open and were deemed essential so that they were able to run those programs.
And what was really fascinating about that, because they were able to stay open, they were able to also charge for full day of care, right? So it was kind of like summer camp tuition that was happening month after month for a really long time. And in fact, they were having record-breaking months. Many of them had doubled the size of their studios during COVID. Top tip for marketing is you have to be specific to the program that you're promoting. And we call this marketing consistency. So for example, if a parent is shopping for an after-school program, they are looking for a website that looks like an after-school program. And where the inconsistency oftentimes happens in this industry and others is a studio owner will use their dance studio website to promote summer camp or after school, or they'll use their Facebook page that represents their dance studio to do the same, where in reality, the best thing to do is separate it and create a unique brand that can be a sister brand to the dance studio.
First and foremost is you want to build relationships with these families. So understanding that this is a human to human business. So when you're able to connect with that parent on the phone on a personal and very real and authentic level, they say yes. They're like, absolutely, please take my child. I trust you.
Trust
Here you
rapport.
go.
I couldn't resist the title of Simone DePaulo's session, How Do You Solve a Problem Like Maria? I caught up with her after her session to explain why that title.
Why is it called How Do You Solve a Problem Like Maria? Maria covers the whole context of management, advocate for solutions, respectfully, inclusion, and accountability. That's Maria. But what it is how you deal with parents, teachers, staff, teens, tweens, tots, all the above, with all the issues that one has when you teach at a studio. I think the top tip is listen. You have to listen, because if you don't listen, you're not going to absorb what the problem really is, and give yourself time to let it settle and then think of a resolve. So Listening is always the key to everything.
I caught up with Erin Bird, who I'd met a couple of months ago when we did an online interview for her YouTube channel. You can find the link down in the comments. I asked her for a special preview of her business session, Be the Unicorn.
I always say be a unicorn in a field of donkeys, because so many times I hear studio owners come to me and say, I feel like I'm getting lost among the crowd, and I think we're so special, and maybe we're better than XYZ down the road, but people don't know about us. So we have some activities to help everyone get really clear on their mission, their vision, and their brand identity. So be a unicorn means don't be afraid to stand in your special uniqueness, and be proud about it. Don't try to blend in with the pack. Don't say what everybody else is saying. Really be able to share who you are, who you be as a studio.
I spent a lot of the afternoon learning about Dance Teacher University, the Dance Tutor Certification Program that runs alongside the Dance Teacher Web Conference and is a joint venture between DanceTeacherWeb and the University of Nevada in Las Vegas. I observed 2 sessions today. The first, Steve teaching jazz, and the second, Gio teaching hip hop. But before that, I asked Dolly Calapez, who's the co-founder of Dance Teacher University, what it's all about.
I would say that it is a user-friendly educational system to help both advanced teachers and beginning teachers learn new ways of approaching their specialties or their disciplines. For example, I teach the ballet section, and in ballet, I like to give them little hints of things that they can do and things that they can use as alternative forms of technique or techniques that can help them teach ballet easier. And I think they get a lot of choreography. I know in the secondary education that Simone does, they love that. It really helps them with the younger kids at the studio. I think it's really well-rounded. It's not for advanced teachers or for beginning teachers. It's for everyone.
All in all, another really busy day. Tomorrow, I can't believe it's the last day of the event. I'm looking forward to bringing you my final Englishman in Las Vegas clip, which will come from the expo hall, where over 100 of exhibitors have been doing their stuff for the 1,000 delegates here with us this 4 days. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.